So, what I've noticed, so I've got one probe attached to copper tape on the back of this. See that? And then the transformer just sitting on this, which it's burned before, so it's got carbon tracing, so it's susceptible to the burn. But so it's grounding through that to that. And it's, I want to say not, oh fuck. It is carbon tracing on the back. But I wonder, okay, if I don't connect the second one, okay, if I don't connect the second one, because that's what was happening, was it was going through the copper tape for the second one, and the other one was just going as intended. So if I do neither, there we go. So I don't need for the intended effect. Because I want to just do that just to prep it, and then oof. See, that's the burning above I don't want. So you just do one. Let me get a better grip on that, because then it will ground through the back as intended, just not the second lead. I can do an unbalanced load, but just the second half just draining needlessly through that caused that. So, but also if I had the transformer isolated, it would not be an issue, because if the transformer was isolated, it wouldn't do that for the second one, and it would just do it from A to B through the wood without having that grounding point through the what I'm sitting it on, because then we just do that like it would do. Can't hold that right. It's just temporary until I get the right wire. And that burning above it causes it to. So that's also why, because it was transferring from the tape to the transformer and burning above the wood the whole time, because there's no electrolyte in the wood to make it more conductive. So, that being said, I should re-wet that probably a few more times to get a better conditioning to get what I want. But yeah, I don't do a foot pedal just because if you do get shocked, you want to jump and you want to push down on that pedal. So it's counterintuitive to me, at least. You do you, but just the buttons enough to let go and you get shocked, like oof. Yeah, you won't be able to hold it. So just doing one. and it doesn't damage it at all doing this way. And it is a little slower, but you get the accuracy, so it's worth it. And I should be wetting it more with a fine, very fine, super fine tip brush. So it only wets what I want it to, and it conducts where I want it to, and all around better, more concise, more accurate burn. But I say that too much. I could also use more pencil. And more electrolyte. Probably use a combination of both to get exactly what I want. All it is enough conditioning, and you get exactly what you're trying to manifest. It's all about making the right conditions for it to appear. And then I take a big brush, lots of electrolyte, and darken the rest of it, which is what I wanted to test more than the new method. Yeah, wet that all. So you can tell what I've wet. Obviously that and that. And get this janky trigger I got for now. Yeah, it's just a regular power cord with a microwave switch, momentary switch. Just because they can't, own weight, it won't push it down. But goddamn butts. Say it too much. As long as it's not raining, it won't shock me through it. And fire lightning. Pre-burn. So far, so good. I don't know about you, but I love it. I don't even know how it turns out so well. It just fucking does. It's easy mode creative. Click, click. Spider lightning. Yeah, it's gonna look badass. Sorry for the French. Well, not sorry for French people, but you know, part of my French is a saying for, excuse my cursing. I do not apologize for the people from France. I am not at fault for anything they do. And you just wet it. And this is just that basic electric light I use, which is a weak solution of lye, aka Drano, aka sodium hydroxide, which is NaOH, 1 hydrogen peroxide, oxygen, which is hydroxide, and sodium, which is table salt. Okay, that's good enough area. Little reminder, 15 kV for funsies. Let me get that away from my hand. Stupid wire. I wrapped that around the bottle. There we go. If it bites me, it won't kill me. So I ain't never scared. But oh, well, that does not look promising. That definitely needs to be fixed before I continue. Before I even hit the trigger again. So set that aside. Because I got the circlet, I got better fixtures coming. They're just in the mail. And I got better wiring coming, higher kilovolt rating. So it's proper. But as I demonstrated, it's not dangerous. But so I get the proper connection. It needs a solid connection for sure. No ifs, ands, or buts. That is essential. Other than that, it's not fine. It's not deadly. Solid, like a Chevy. All right. Round. What? That is weird. Because it just triggered that to come on, which it did not even hit the button at all. That is crazy. Glad I got that on film. But that's cool. Alright, before it dries, shocky. Spider Lightning Phoenix is my new name. I was thinking about getting my name changed to that. Spider Lightning Phoenix. I ain't never gonna die. We can see when it goes to the transformer because it does that. But it's not going to ground, because if it would go to ground, it would shock me, but it would trip to GFI because the unbalanced load, as I demonstrated before. So, we are Gucci, as the kids say. Better than a 6.7, as the kids overly say. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's 8.9. 10 or better. I just need to re-wet the rest of it. Because I never wet it to begin with, so not re-wet, but wet. Don't know what you don't know. You don't know what you don't believe. The cord is even touching my hand when I'm doing this, and it's not shocking me. So it's not rated for 5,000 volts. It's 300 volts, but it's still not shocking me. Okay, even when I do it without it, I can kind of feel the vibrations sometimes, but other than that, like, it's not like I'm even touching both wires, and it's not shocking me through not properly insulated wire. It is that fucking safe. Yeah, 300 volt wire, 5,000 or 15,000 kilovolt, or 15,000 volt. Sorry. Yeah. That's safe. Just don't use a microwave transformer unless it's a newer one where it's a flyback transformer. But if it's an iron core, older microwave transformer, don't use it. It'll kill you. This, no. But the newer ones, it's neutered. It's garbage. It's muff cabbage, as the kids say. Muff cabbage. Here we go. There. Yeah, with this transformer, you only need one trigger. With the microwave transformer, if you do use those deadly methods, I recommend 2 triggers so your fingers are always away from it. And I recommend properly insulated wires, because with that unregulated amps, it will probably break through and destroy the insulation and you and your home and your life. So use a microwave transformer. Or don't use microwave transformer. Use a neon sign transformer. An old school one, vintage. Or if you use the newer microwave with the flyback transformer, then you're fine. But the older iron core, no. Their metal shunts are not thick enough to limit the amps as much as this does. Where most of the amps are shunted through those metal sleeves. You can increase the amps by removing those metal sleeves in ones where it's like embedded in tar, but the epoxy ones you can't just melt away the tar and remove the shunts. So I wanted to make a rebuildable one where you can replace the secondary coils, replace the main coil, rebuild it, and just have it in insulated oil. But they no longer produce good ones because they have a built-in GFI where it trips and you have to reset it, which it's not a big deal when you have a trigger because every time you let go of the trigger it resets. So I want to try and remove that though, because I know there's a way with old ones that have that feature. So I'm thinking there's probably a easy to do relatively for the new ones that have that feature. But that's based on my assumptions on how they work. Which is based on my understanding of how the old ones work. So take that for what it is worth to you and worth my life to me. So, and I don't want anyone else to die. So your life is worth as much as mine. Which is why this is important to share. Just remember, there's some demons in heaven and some angels in hell. Just gotta remember which one you are. Just remember, if you do one to the ground, it will trip the ground fault interrupter. I can't reach it. Yeah. Probably didn't want to do that anyways. Alright. Have a good one. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays. Thank you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And can't wait to see you around for more. Love you.